I was just gonna make a truth.
Game stretch, they've been a respectable 16th in the league defensively. Oh, and they've got two guys, Kevin Durant and Kyrie Irving, who have hit big shots and played terrifically on the biggest stage. Oh, and by the way, they've done it all without their best player, who has the type of game and demeanor that will fit in fairly seamlessly when he comes back. Oh, and one more thing. The other team on their level is without its two superstars who have relatively serious injuries. I mean, look, yes, the Brooklyn Nets should be favored. It would be a travesty, a mockery, a farce if the Brooklyn Nets were not the favorites to win the championship.
I'm so happy we got here. It took us a while, and the bridge was built, not in a day, but I'm glad we finally built it, and now we've traversed across it. First of all, before I even get to Broussard and the Nets, I am very happy that LeBron James and the Los Angeles Lakers are back to where they're most comfortable. We believe while no one believes in us. The underdog story that started beautifully last year when Kevin Wiles outlaid the gauntlet of the bubble, when Charles Barkley picked them to lose in round one, when they weren't even the best team in Los Angeles, they once again now are the hunters rather than the hunted, because the Brooklyn Nets and their 25th defensive rating and their 8th best in the league point differential are just unbeatable. And the Brooklyn Nets, who while we're worried about the Lakers' injury concerns, meanwhile, Katie hasn't played in 6 weeks and Kyrie's gone again, but I'm sure they'll be fine. And the Brooklyn Nets, whose MVP is James Harden, yet Chris Broussard, when he was listing their guys who have big-time playoff moments, did he forget James Harden? Oh no, he intentionally omitted James Harden because that goes against the argument. So I'm glad we're here, but what I am most concerned about is when we showed that list, the Philadelphia 76ers erasure. The Sixers, who lost Joel Embiid and since then have only lost one game. It was in overtime to the Bucks, and it took a Furkan Korkmaz buzzer-beating 3 to even force overtime, or else they'd be undefeated without Embiid. The Sixers, who according to Brandon Marshall, who underneath that Brooklyn Nets jersey has a Joel Embiid jersey, currently employ the best player alive. Why the Philadelphia 76ers are not being included? No, the Nets are clearly
the favorites. Are they clearly the favorites, Nick? That's the question. All of that other stuff.
I know, Brandon, but it was very obvious what my answer was. No. The Lakers, because the Nets are the favorites to get out of the East. Go ahead, Brandon.
The Lakers, you lose AD, and you guys you lose 6 out of 9, okay? And then after the All-Star break, you guys go on a winning streak because you're playing against the Charlotte. You're playing against Charlotte. You're playing against, who else you played against? The Minnesota and a couple other teams that shouldn't even be on the court. So, please, the Lakers are in trouble. Now they lose LeBron. No real competitor wants to see LeBron goes down. They want to go through that. But at the end of the day, this is the situation. This is professional sports. So now when you talk about the clear-cut favorites, of course it's the Nets. But for me, I've never wavered. This is a discussion between you three, not me, because at the beginning of the year, before the season started, I picked the Nets to win it, okay? And then what happens? 12 games, 13 games into the season, we go add the MVP of the league, and that's James Harden. What they're doing is unprecedented. You got 3 guys that are averaging 25 points. Like, think about that. It's way too much offense. That's why a month and a half ago, when all you could stand on was defense. Oh, but they're a terrible defense. They're going to finish as the worst defense.
Yeah, they still are.
That's cool. We can have that conversation. But when we're putting up 120 points a night, I don't care about defense. You got to keep up with that. And that man right there is playing at another level. He's going to go down as one of the best shooting guards. And then if he played another 10 years, which he won't, if he played another 10 years at this level, he can go down as one of the best point guards to play the game. Because what he's doing is ridiculous. I think the last, 10 games, he's averaging almost a triple-double. Come on, Wild, please. This discussion's between you three.
All right, keep going. All right.
Broussard, I appreciate your cogent analysis and fact-finding ability. While Brandon continues to break out different jerseys that he's being provided by the Brooklyn Nets and their propaganda machine, and Nick will always choose LeBron if he's in a full body cast. You're like, he can bust out of that body cast at any point and drag them to the championship. Broussard, why aren't we talking more about the Milwaukee Bucks? Is everyone bored of the Bucks, just like we're bored of talking about Giannis, and you know what? We like flying under the radar. Broussard doesn't want to talk about the old Kevin Wild's world. There's going to be times they're going to talk about us, sometimes they're not going to talk about us. Personally, I said, like being under the radar. They're 9-1. The PJ Tucker signing was huge. No one talked about it. They're largely happy, got a great team chemistry, and yeah, Giannis's knee was a little tweaked, but he seemed fine yesterday. So Broussard, being the most sober and wizened NBA analyst on the panel, will you please give the Bucks some love?
You know what? Here's why we're not talking about the Bucks, Wilds. Because all the other teams we are talking about are superstar laden. All right, the Sixers have 2. The Nets have 3. The Lakers have 2. The Clippers have 2. That's why. Now, teams have won before with just one superstar. Remember Dirk Nowitzki in Dallas beating the Big 3 in Miami.
Mama,
back to the
come here.
Detroit Pistons
Look at this guy I got today.
2004. Or all the way back to 1979 with Seattle beating Washington in the championship. So what happens every blue moon.
No.
But they don't have the talent. They don't have the superstars. Now, I'll give you this. One thing I like seeing, Giannis is beginning to close, and it's only been a few games.
What's that?
Better than he has in the past. He's hit a few
Where is it?
against Philadelphia. We saw in the
It's better than a
if he
legendary.
can keep that up,
This one I got.
they could be
Man, it works, man. For some reason when I use that gun, it's like my player move faster. It ain't like
Yeah, it's probably the attachments, but when he's unexpected,
20 years. It's as simple as this. This is why no one's talking about the Bucks. Because if you go to the first clip that we showed the
how you do that? You talking when you hit left?
What did you see?
Rudy did give you another gun too?
Huh?
Did I give you another gun?
I get. Well, how do I know what other gun I gave him?
The last time we saw a superstar like this, given the perimeter, go ahead and shoot. That's the reason. You go to the bubble and you see this heat. How did they beat him? Look at Rudy again.
You go here. That's because I use bot. And then you got. What's this? Oh, that you got a rocket launcher.
I just bought something else too. I bought the Rose.
Incredibly important one because he further
Got SMG too.
no one in the NBA
Yeah, another SMG.
corner threes in the last
So if one SMG's got, you can go to your bundle walker, doesn't buy testers, then you can go on whatever thing you want, look at it.
So we haven't seen this. We haven't seen enough games of this team fully formed.
Hey man, you ain't been playing Call of Duty late. You been leaving me hanging.
You keep talking about how bad the Lakers looked for 2 weeks.
I know. I see you were on it for a while. Now you just said forget it.
Because we all are assuming that in the playoffs, the Nets are going to have KD back, right? And we're assuming that in the playoffs, Embiid's going to be back. We're assuming that in the playoffs, Anthony Davis is going to be back. The Lakers started the season 21-6. Why is that more indicative of who they are when fully formed than when not only missing AD, but they were also missing Schroeder when they missed AD? Like, what? Why are you erasing the first 30 games of the schedule? Yeah, and then I have a question for Bruce.
Because LeBron James was damn near shooting 50 from 3. We were talking about LeBron James as the second coming to Ray out.
If there were lost.
the Warriors now. So head coach Steve Kerr in the middle of a
hardcore team deathmatch. Training time's over. Let's see what you can do. We're pulling ahead.
You're not. What the fuck?
Oh, they didn't clean the whole squad out.
Oh. Fuck!
Damn. Damn. They're coming from behind.
You got to it.
Oh shit. Oh. Ah, behind. Other bridge. Is that this way?
Hostile spy plane established.
I don't see a guy chasing me.
Yeah, Tommy.
Hey.
trophies.
Hostile spy plane established overhead.
Gotta watch your feelings.
Almost there. Hold fast, people.
Oh, got me. Sorry, I put a napalm down in there to spawn. Just watching. One's in our spot, two are in our spot.
Enemy sentry enemy cruise missile launched.
Man, that sucked.
Textbook.
Holy shit. Well. Oh. Apples, MacBook, butterfly keyboard. Just like stuck on this.
Jamel! Mama! Hey, how I change like when I on the red dot on the scope? Good luck. And when I go to the lobby, what I go to?
You have to go to like the you know where you put on the charms and stuff?
Yeah.
And you said you put on the reticle.
Radical. Alright. Push it up.
Hardcore kill confirmed. За родину! Hostile counter plane established above. Enemy spy plane inbound. Hostile spy plane established overhead.
Boy, I shot the shit out of that lady.
Enemy counter spy plane inbound. Hostile care package inbound. Hostile friendly turret active. Hostile care package inbound. Enemy counter spy plane inbound. Multiple hostile sentry turrets working. Enemy spy plane inbound. Hostile care package inbound.
Oh, I was ready.
We're falling behind. Sector, fall down. What the fuck do I pay you guys for? Hardcore kill confirmed. Best of luck, soldier. The folks back home are counting on you. We've pulled ahead.
Stuff on fire. Pop up. Up, man. Slow.
Victory's close. Is running down.
Good at the side, good at the side. Who fucking rock?
Mm-hmm.